The Season 1 finale of The Mandalorian doesn't offer us many answers, but it's still a meaty, action-packed installment that sets the template for what the series will look like in Season 2. Executive producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are obviously in no hurry to shed light on one of George Lucas's most enduring mysteries by revealing where Yoda and the child actually come from, but they do offer some answers about the rest of our heroes. The Mandalorian's real name is officially revealed to be Din Djarin, and his face is finally revealed to be Pedro Pascal's. Go figure. We learn that Cara is a native of the destroyed planet Alderaan, which explains her hatred of the Empire, and that Greef Karga is a disgraced former magistrate, meaning that he used to be some kind of local lawmaker before joining the Bounty Hunters Guild.
So, what does that prove?
There's clearly a lot still to be explained about Giancarlo Esposito's Moff Gideon, who is revealed to be an ex-Imperial Security Bureau operative, basically the Empire's sketchy secret police force. One perk of that evil job is that he probably has access to all manner of dangerous intel, including, apparently, the location of the Darksaber, a legendary black-bladed lightsaber created by Tari Vizsla, the first Mandalorian to ever join the ranks of the Jedi Order. The Darksaber was last seen in Star Wars Rebels when Sabine Wren passed it on to Mandalorian warrior Bo-Katan Kryze to use against the Empire. Since it's a distinctly Mandalorian weapon, it's especially upsetting for it to be in the hands of Gideon, especially since he seems to have played a pivotal role in the oppression of Mandalore. It's a safe bet that Mando won't let that kind of disrespect stand once he becomes aware of Gideon's possession of the Darksaber in Season 2.
I get that point. Do you get the point? Yes, I get the point. Okay.
With Thor Ragnarok helmer Taika Waititi in the director's chair, Episode 8 is a well-paced and enjoyably humorous installment. Waititi effortlessly balances moments of humor with high tension, effective drama, and clear, engaging action beats. Between the Imperial shootout at the Cantina, the Armorer's satisfyingly messy takedown of a group of stormtroopers, and Mando's jetpack-fueled pursuit of Gideon in his TIE fighter, Redemption is easily the best-looking episode of the season, and the first that really comes close to approaching the scale of the films in visual effects work, even on a smaller budget. It also gives us a clue what Season 2 might look like. As Mando says,
"You expect me to search the galaxy for the home of this creature and deliver it to a race of enemy sorcerers?"
and that sounds like a pretty good basis for a TV show.
This is the way.
One that could take our hero and his little green pal to countless uncharted corners of the galaxy. The show would still be able to stick to that mission of the week Western formula seen in episodes 4 through 6, although fingers crossed for slightly less cliched, more original takes on those familiar tropes next season, while also letting us dig deeper into Star Wars mythology as Mando hunts for clues about this mysterious species and their hidden homeworld.
That was impressive, Mando. Very impressive.
That's not to say that Redemption isn't without its rough patches. Everything is tied up fairly neatly and abruptly in the episode's final minutes, with Cara deciding to stay on Navarro and work with Greef, while Mando and Baby Yoda embark on their quest. Much like Netflix's The Witcher, which also opted for a too short 8-episode freshman season, The Mandalorian is clearly still figuring out its identity and struggling to balance its ambitions with its tone. When it has clear focus and sense of momentum, The Mandalorian evokes the best of Star Wars, with giddy action sequences, a wry sense of humor, and an adventurous spirit that make you believe an entire galaxy is within your reach. But some episodes are too standalone. There's no harm in Monster of the Week style storytelling when it's well executed, but The Mandalorian needs to move past its more predictable homages of beloved stories that have come before and explore new ground if it wants to set itself apart in Season 2. That's arguably a lesson that Disney needs to learn when it comes to all of its Star Wars stories, on the big screen and small, as we move past the Skywalker saga.
Knock it off.
The Mandalorian closes its first season with an action-packed installment that leaves us with more questions than answers, but still offers valuable insights into our core characters. Despite some rough patches, Redemption ends an ambitious, if uneven, freshman season on a high note, opening up a galaxy of possibilities for Season 2.
That was a joke. It is meant to put you at ease.
For more Star Wars, check out literally all of our coverage of The Rise of Skywalker, and of course, subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.